Jamal Williams was great. Find the hole. He did what he needed to do. But on the second level, what David Montgomery brings to the table. Had the highest break tackle rate in the league, tied with Nick Chubb. And he's going to get 4 yards before contact when he's making his first move. When he was behind that dog crap offensive line in Chicago, he was making his first move to break the tackle, probably in the backfield. They didn't have an offensive line. Let's see if we can get main event Mike in here. Boom, we got main event Mike on the line right now. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing great, Russ. The link wouldn't let me join by video.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dumb. And I'm listening to Pride of Detroit this morning, and it just got me so excited. Even though Bill was trying to troll me. Like, he called me right before I got on. He's like, you guys are suffering the injury bug. And I'm like, yeah, there was like 5 minor injuries, and most of those guys, not named Tom Kennedy, played out there today in the full pads, like Brian Branch, CJ Gardner-Johnson, Jamison Williams. All those guys participated today. Jeremy Preston says, don't forget about the skipper. I was trying to forget about the skipper, and I think that we may be able to forget about the skipper because our offensive line's deep. What do you think about that? What do you think about Dan Skipper?
I think it's going to happen just like it did last year. He's going to get cut, put on the practice squad, somebody will get hurt, and he'll come back. I think his story with the Detroit Lions is not over for Dan Skipper. I know Dan Campbell really likes him. He is a very, very large man. But, maybe he's progressing. Maybe his skills are getting better. Maybe he'll surprise us all and actually make the 53.
Yeah, but that's a good problem to have, right? Like, if Dan Skipper doesn't make the team, I mean, that's a good thing, because that means that the depth has pushed him off of the roster. And it's nothing against Dan Skipper, but he's a Jag. He's just a guy.
Well, remember from Hard Knocks last year, the day that he had to cut, that Dan Campbell had to cut Dan Skipper, he said right to the audience, this guy deserves to be here. He's worked his tail off. He's done everything I've asked him to do.
Right.
There just isn't enough room for him. So they had to let him go. And then, 3 or 4 weeks later, he was back on the team.
Yeah. And that's what's a beautiful thing about the depth. The depth from the Detroit Lions last year extended into the practice squad. And that's something like most teams don't even know who the hell's on their practice squad, let alone a guy coming up for the practice squad and contributing, Tom Kennedy.
Look at James Houston.
James Houston with a practice squad. Yes.
2/3 of the year on the practice squad. I bet every 31, you're going, damn, why didn't we stand him up?
Right. And they were actually, I saw an article that came out that was actually saying that James Houston was actually close to quitting on the Detroit Lions because he wasn't getting the opportunity. I'm assuming. I didn't read the whole article with that, but I mean, if you're on the practice squad and you think you're badass, that would suck, right? So,
what a best story James Houston will be if he continues on his tear that he started on his rookie. Of course, we all know setting the rookie record for most sacks through the shortest span. 8 sacks in 7 games?
Yep.
7 sacks in 8. I mean, just an unheard of, a historic run by a rookie. Let's say he continues that trend for the next 3-4 years. We re-sign him. He goes on to have a Hall of Fame career. What a story James Houston will be coming out of Jackson State at HBHC after transferring, getting into trouble in Florida and then getting taken, the 7th round?
Yeah.
Spending all the time on the practice squad and finally gets his opportunity. He will be a poster child for all late round draft tickets and those who have never met expectations, and there's still hope for you.